All right. So I have Brenda She from Canada, right, to be with us here today. So welcome, Brenda. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Amy, for having me.
Yeah, of course. We're going to share with the audience a little bit about your journey, personal development. Okay, so to begin, why don't you start with telling us a little bit about you?
Okay. Um, for the last 16 years, I work at a senior facility as a recreation therapy aide. And then 3.5 years ago, I started a health and wellness business part time. Oh, and sorry, I should tell you a little bit about my personal life. I'm married to Gord, and I have 2 children and 4 grandchildren.
Good, good. And which part, if you can remind me, which part of Canada are you located?
So I live in a place called Spruce Grove, Alberta, which is just outside of Edmonton, Alberta.
Ah, okay. Got it. Alberta, I mean, Canada is huge.
Yeah.
I don't know which part, but Alberta. Okay, awesome. So, share with us a little bit, Brenda, that why did you decide to be in the mentorship with me? What made you decide to be in it?
Um, I was recommended to you from a friend of mine, Helen, and I just wanted to start working my online business a little bit more. And I felt that I didn't have all the right tools to do it, and my confidence was not near what it should be, and I was quite insecure. So I wanted somebody to work with me and help me to work on those things.
Yeah, thank you for being honest and not vulnerable in that. And actually, a lot of people, have that going through that. Sometimes don't have that much confidence in
Mhm.
ourselves, right? So share with us, like, how was your life like before the mentorship?
Um, I was very busy, and I was working full time at my job during the day, and then I was trying to work full time at nighttime on my online business. And I was always raised, the harder you work, the more further in life you will get. And so I'm a very hardworking person. Um, I just I just had very low self-esteem. I just didn't think I was smart enough to do a business like this, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a try because I need to step out of the box and give it a try at least. And I was doing okay, and then COVID hit, and then everything shut down, so that made it really hard. But I needed somebody to work on me, my mindset more than anything, and
Yeah.
build my confidence.
Absolutely, absolutely. So a lot of people come to my mentorship. It's mainly focusing on their business, but then at the end of the day, they found out that the most important thing in the business is actually themselves.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what we work on, getting to know yourself, and then as you grow, Brenda, your everything of your all areas of your life will grow and expand.
Yeah, and it has. I've seen a huge difference. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And I've seen a big difference in you as well, right? And then your friends and family, right? People around you, they said that too as well, right?
Yes. Sorry. Yes, they have. They've noticed I'm a lot more positive person, and
Hmm.
I don't get so upset with things anymore. Like little things that used to bother me. It's
Yeah,
not like that anymore.
yeah, good. So with that, tell us what were some of like the biggest shifts or awarenesses that you've become aware of now?
Um, I used to get really wrapped up at work with the negative people and the gossiping and all that, and now I try not to. I mean, it still can happen because it's easy enough to get involved in that. I used to put myself down a lot too because I figured if I put myself down, then other people won't do it. And I did think very highly of myself. I didn't think I had, like I said, I didn't think I was smart enough to do all these things. And now I know I'm capable of doing it. And I think Bob Proctor said one time something about if God has given us all the same chances in life, and is this how we take them and we work with them, right?
Mhm.
And whatever you believe in, God, universe, whatever. And so I believe now that I have everything it takes to make a business work.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So, and what you did, Brenda, was that you decided to invest in yourself.
Hmm.
And
Yes.
and how was that? Because I know, it wasn't an easy process, right?
No, no. When Amy approached me about the investing part, I shut down right away and I said, no, I'm not going to invest that kind of money in myself. And then we had a couple calls together. I'm sure I was one of the hardest people you had to convince. And we had a couple calls together. And she's right, though. If you don't invest in yourself, who is going to? And if you don't love yourself, no, you have to love yourself before you can love other people. So it was a big investment, but it was worth every penny of it
Hmm.
because it made me think that I have way more to offer in life than I was offering.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah. So Brenda, where do you think your life will look like if you didn't invest in yourself and going with
I
the
would be in the same place I was. I would be working my 9 to 5 job and coming home mad all the time and thinking, oh, I can't do this any longer. I mean, the job hasn't changed any. I have changed. So I go in there with a positive attitude and I think nobody is going to bring me down. I mean, there is off days, of course, but I go in there and I just make the best of what the situation is. And I come home and I think, well, I can do this for a few more months.
yeah.
Yes. So, yeah, I would have been not a very happy person.
Yeah, and nothing would have changed because you were the same.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, yeah. And so my part-time business wouldn't have grown either because I had the same attitude as before.
Exactly. And a lot of people it's so easy to blame the outside, right? It's my business partner, it's this,
Hmm.
it's all outside, right? But
Yes,
then
exactly. Yeah.
the day is us, right?
Yes. And we're the only ones that can change anything for ourselves. I mean, you can give me all the tools, but if I don't do it, it's not going to change, right?
Correct. Correct. That's right. Yeah. So with that, like I do want to just compliment you, Brenda, because you showed up and you did the work and you continue to do the work, right? Even though there's times when it feels uncomfortable.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Right?
I've come a long way. I've never would have done this before, right? So,
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. You have come a long way, right? So really to give yourself some credit for continue to invest in yourself, right?
Hmm.
Um, so tell us, like, what have you manifested, like, in your personal life as well as your professional life? Like, how are your relationships with the people around you now?
Um, I think because I'm a lot more positive that they say you attract what you are, right? And so I attract a lot more positive people. I find that even when my family gets all together now, we always have so much fun because I try to bring out the positive all the time and try to keep the negative out. So that has really helped. And I manifest, it's really funny. My daughter needed a new van for her family. So every night I would pray and think, oh, I hope she gets a van. I hope. And so she didn't get one for free, but she ended up getting a really nice a van that just kind of showed up and it came to her and it is the right size for her family and everything. So that worked out really well too. And many times I wanted to quit my business. I'm thinking, oh, this is so hard. This is so hard. And I would go to bed at nighttime and think, well, just show me what I need to do. Like, do I need to quit or should I keep going? And it seems like I wake up the next morning and people would be contacting me to order stuff or to talk about different products. So then I knew
Mm,
that I'm where I'm supposed to be at.
yeah. Wow, that's really beautiful, Brenda. Like, knowing this is where you're supposed to be at and knowing that you're not alone.
Yeah,
Like, I know sometimes there's times when we have doubt and worry, right? We want to give up, and that's part of life for sure. But then how do we continue to keep on showing up for yourself?
right. Yeah.
Yeah. And with that, would you mind sharing with us what your goal is for this year, with in terms of your business or your full-time job and your
Well, my goal for this year is to retire, but I haven't told my boss yet. So I would like to retire. I'm going to retire, and I picked an actual date that I'm going to retire, and I shared it with my family so they can make me accountable, and to work on my online business. Well, part-time, full-time, like, 'cause you don't ever work full-time on it, but to put more time into it, not work harder, but put more, time. That's, I'm
Yeah.
trying to think of the word and I can't think of it. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like shifting your focus, right? To
Yeah.
do what you really want to do, and to be your own boss, right? Because in that.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. And then if I need days off, I can take them off. If I don't, if I have extra time, then I can put it into it. And so, um, Amy helped me come to this. Like, we talked about it, and she said, "Brenda, you have to give me, like, not have to, but I would like for you to tell me, when do you want to do it?" So I thought about it, and I think it was last week I was at work, and I thought, I started this job October 6th, 16 years ago. So I thought, I'm going to end my job on October 6th. So that's the date I picked.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Amazing.
So now I have to really commit to it.
Oh, yes. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And that took a lot of courage, Brenda, I want to say, because when I first met you, you told me that last year, right? A year ago,
Yeah.
you told me that that's what you wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I didn't make you to do that, like, right
No.
away. I know
No.
it's a process.
Yeah. And it was a hard one because I really enjoy my job. It's just that it's a really hard job, and it's tiring, but I really do enjoy working with seniors. So I probably will go back and volunteer, if not there, other places than that. But I think the time is right. I think this is all kind of fallen into place and is all meant to be. And so it's going to happen.
Absolutely. I'm so excited for you. And that's gonna be like the next phase, right? The next phase of you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Totally. And so I seriously, like, think that if you didn't change mindset or didn't learn the tools and apply this, like, it would have not given you the courage.
Yeah, no, before I signed up with you, I said I was going to work until I was 65, so I was going to work another 5 years, and then retired then. So no, I wouldn't have made that decision. I would have just worked it right out till I was 65. Yeah.
Wow.
I just told her my age now too. Which is okay. I'm proud of my age, so.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But now you get to have more time to focus on what you say you want to do for yourself. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. And then eventually my husband will retire, and then we can do more. We really enjoy camping and traveling and that. So that's something we would really like to do.
Yeah. Beautiful. Right. Isn't that what life is about? Right. It's not about earning more money. It's none of that. It's about the freedom to be able to do what you want, loved ones, right? Whenever you want.
Yeah,
right?
make choices. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So I'm excited for you for what's coming.
Thank you, Amy. I'm excited that you gave me that push.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, that's why I'm here to guide you, right? So to really nudge you, right? To go forward. And the thing that I always say, Brenda, is that I will believe in you until you believe in yourself, right? And now that you are, and then to see you grow and then blossom, really, truly, like, I'm just so proud of you for.
Thank you, Amy.
Yes, truly. Yeah. So last question, Brenda. So for people that are watching this and are thinking about, I don't know if I should invest in myself. Oh, that's a lot of money. Like, what piece of advice would you give them?
Amy has given me a lot of really good tools to do too. Like, I started meditating, I started doing gratitudes, visualization. Those things really changed my life a lot, especially the meditation first thing in the morning. It's really calmed me down. I'm a very active person, so it kind of keeps me grounded a bit. If you believe in yourself and you want, help in that, I think it's important that you invest in yourself too. And I've been told that by a few coaches, that you need to invest in yourself. It's your life. It's what you're there for. And so it's shown me to love myself and how to and love life and everything. And it's just a huge, it's not a huge investment. It's a smart investment to
Mm,
how improve your life. Yeah.
yeah,
Did that make sense?
yeah,
Yeah,
because people say, right, that the best investment you can ever make is invest in yourself.
exactly. And so many times we invest in this and that, and we never ever think of ourselves. And so I know it was a battle getting me on board, but it is the best thing that I've ever done for myself personally. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely, Brenda. And that because you are worth the investment.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
it's not about, investing in me. With me, or it's not about the coaching. Is that you made a decision to invest in yourself. I think that's the biggest thing of it all.
Yeah. Hmm. And I can have really rough days at work, and I come home and get on a call with Amy, and my whole mood switches in seconds because I don't know, you just bring out, I don't know, you say the right things to me and you bring out the best in me. So yeah, I really appreciate everything you've done for me, Amy.
Oh, same here, same here.
Mm.
And I want to just applaud you, Brenda, for keep on showing up for you and continue to do the work. Although there's times when it's not easy. I know. Okay, like
Mhm.
what you're trying to do here, it's not easy to change yourself. Like think about it. How many people Brenda, that are changing themselves?
Yeah, yeah. And that's one thing you do notice after you've been in this for a while. You do notice people how negative they are if they're always negative. And I guess that's probably how I was too. Exactly how I was. Yeah.
Right.
So yeah.
So
I just want to thank you, Amy, for helping me bring out the best version of myself. Yeah, I'm so much happier now.
oh,
So thank you so much, Amy.
oh, my pleasure, Brenda. This is just the beginning, right? This is just
Hmm.
the beginning. Yeah. And
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah, so I'm excited for your next phase. Yeah. Of your
Yes. Yes.
yeah. When you get to be your own boss, because you are truly the creator of your life.
Exactly. Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you, Brenda, for coming on again. And thank you for sharing your story, your journey, your transformation with the audience.
Okay. Thank you, Amy, for having me. This was fun. And
Yeah.
you've really taken me out of my box, I tell you. Yeah.
I mean, that's my job, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So thank you again, Brenda.
Okay. Take care, Amy.
You too.
Bye.